the truth is, it's like I tell you, I have headache. You know, we have this funny thing that we used to say that, why are you using headache on my Panadol? Why are you using Panadol for my own headache? You know, so before we pass a bill, where I have issues is we don't sometimes ask the people that are using the product to ask that, okay, what can we fine tune? What do you think we can do better? So we just put like a one straight jacket on and we just want to use it to solve everything. And at the same time, you forget to look at the fact that there is a good in this thing and there is a bad in it. It's like in the world, we have the good and the bad. There's no how you want to separate it. Good things happen to bad people, bad things happen to good people. It's just the way life is, and it's just the way God is in His awesomeness, where rain still falls on all of us, you know, and all of that. So for me, the only thing I'm going to add is, in passing the bill, there is a lot that needs to go into it in terms of, number one, even educating people on why this needs to go, because that sometimes is not just there. You just see, this is where we are going there, why? You know, that needs to be looked into. Educating people, maybe if we are more educated, we would understand as against when people start to assume things on your behalf, which is what you just did now, where you said, maybe, that shouldn't be the case. It should be a case of, this is what they are trying to achieve, this is what they are trying to do, based on there is something out there that has been put out there to say, we are doing this because of this. So educating people on why this is needed. Two is, and I love what she said, she was fantastic at it when she said, we are all publishers, we are all writers, we are all, you know, we put captions on what we write, you know, you look for the best captions to describe the pictures. Even though the goal is the picture, but you just want a caption that will make people stop and just check the pictures again. So if you can pay attention to that, why not pay attention to things that you know can affect other people's lives? So yeah, I just muddled my way out of it, but I think we understand.
Whenever they bring this thing, I know that my time is almost up. But I'm going to ask you the same question, but from a different perspective. Do you feel like social media should be regulated in any way?
Regulated in any way?
Yes. Because the fact remains this. People are still going to commit these offenses. Or rather, let me not ask about regulation. People are going to commit these offenses. If you were in government, for example, what would you propose? Instead of the throw the baby and the bathwater approach, what would you recommend is done to, you know, reduce fake news, get people to be more responsible for the information they put out, as they are all publishers? What would you propose?
I mean, first of all, there's a reason I'm not in government. But I liked your response around nuance and how this was a decision that needed to have been made with more nuance. And borrowing a page from that, you know, it's definitely not a decision that should have been made by any one body. I think that ideally conversations should have been had with people who have a deeper understanding of how these things work. You know, so when Jack came to Nigeria, was government talking with Jack about like, yo, this is your platform you do to make it a safer space for like Nigerians considering our social context? I don't know if that happened. Did it happen?
I was going to say they were taking pictures, but I don't know if DSS is just joking.
So essentially, if I were the one making decisions, I would grab a few key people, and like, I feel like there's nothing that can't be reached with like amicable communication and conversation and deliberation and dialogue. So like, who are the people that have the sensibilities for this kind of conversation, and pull them into a room and like, okay, we know that X, Y, and Z are the issues that we're facing. How do we then make it such that we're able to, you know, mold this into something that's more productive than not? So yeah, it wouldn't just be me. I'd talk to the people who know how to have these conversations, and then we'd figure something out and then explain.
Everything she said. So I was on a course last year And one of the key things I learned from that program was, I might want to do good for you. Because I want to do good for you, I feel like I can, just do good for you. But communication is very, very important in letting you understand why what I want to do for you is good. It is very, very, very key. I think one of the biggest challenges, one of the biggest issues I have with our government is they have this hammer approach to stuff. Even when they are trying to do good, it's like they are hitting you with the hammer. Was it yesterday? I saw the FRSC people say you can't drive in Google Map. How does that make sense? Are they alright? You can record this one. I'm saying, are they alright?
But they clarify that.
No, you do and that's the point. In couching your narrative, in telling your stories, let people understand. So imagine they started this with data. Globally, 5,000 people have died while using Google Maps. There have been so number of accidents, and some of them because of mobile phones. People are seeing this. This is the data. You're couching the narrative. This is the data that is hitting them first. And then when people now see, we might have to, before you use Google Map, have what's that thing called? The holder, the phone holder. Put your whatever in it and all that. And if you want to change, sometimes because of Lagos traffic, you might want to change directions and all that. So when Google tells you change direction, you just tap. It's easier. You can couch narrative around that. But now the headline flying around town is ban Google Map.
It's the headline.
You know what the problem with that is? The FRSC guy on the street doesn't want to know the full story. The policeman, the last man guy, maybe they don't say they ban FRSC, they use Google, back 50K. That's all they care about. So in public communication, in you trying to do good for people, I think it's very, very important that you tell the story right. Let them understand that this is what it is, this is how it's going to be. And they said my time is up, so I just asked questions round. New media has evolved. I said that at the beginning. We had High Five, we had Facebook, we had Google Display Ads, we've had Rich Media, we've had all that. What do you think is next?
Spiritual communication. From my spirit to your spirit, when you just look at me and you know what I want. I think that's what we are going to. That's a joke. Well, I think there is a lot that is even happening right now. I was telling someone yesterday that I'm even scared to check some stores or to check some things on Instagram, because next thing is like those things start following me. It's like you check a boutique online, then next you start seeing ads on boutique. So it's like they are almost trying to, put you in. Everybody knows what the alcohol is, or what their poison is rather. So they are trying to connect you back to your poison and say, we are here, we are following you from the village, that kind of thing. So where are we evolving to? I honestly don't know, but I see more opportunities where people can collaborate, where new stuff will still come up. I know when we started Farm CROWDY, there are some things that were not there when we started, but now they are here, and you're like, okay, this is good. So I'm looking forward to. So I can't tell you exactly what we do, but I'm looking forward to tools, platforms that will help people connect more. Tools, platforms that people will be able to get more values from. Tools and platforms that is more educating, that would project us in a better narrative as against what we have going on out there. Just excited, looking forward to where this unfolds.
I absolutely agree with Tope. How you were asking at the start, why do we still call it new media? Is it new? But you did highlight how there will always be tweaks. So I think the future is continuous evolution, continuous change. Right now, we're just seeing how we're incorporating a lot of technology into our lifestyle. Look at our smartwatch. I think you're wearing the smartwatch as well. Exactly. We're incorporating this into our everyday life. Outside of communication, we have the watches, we have the phones reminding us, remember to drink water, remember to eat, remember to do this. We're seeing smart homes as well. So I think it's a lot of excitement coming through.
Yes, excited. Also, But I'm excited to see more businesses take advantage of the increasingly reducing costs of tools to enhance their own storytelling. So like, pretty much you can get Hello. All right, yes. So like, for the cost of however much a Pixel 3a is, like you have yourself a filmmaking tool in your hand to take quality photos and produce quality video and good sound as well. And so I'm hoping that, as these tools drop in price, then more businesses are able to, leverage them to connect with your customers and tell their stories and put out information that helps people. Are you a real estate company? Are you using VR to show people 3D renders of your rooms and stuff? Like, how do we make life easy? How do we tell better stories? And I'm excited to see storytelling become more accessible. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, more publishers. Hallelujah.